here to present to you the newest development under DMCI Homes Leisure Residences brand, the Solmera Coast in Salmon, Batangas. So to start, Solmera Coast sits on a 7.5-hectare land composed of 5 mid-rise residential towers with 7 stories each and 1 basement floor each. So sa 7 stories po natin, meron tayong ground floor and 6 residential floors. And of course, the buildings surround the heavily landscaped central amenity that gives it its resort type of feel. So the architectural theme for Solmera Coast is actually Asian tropical that also boasts the elements for Balinese architecture. And looking at the perspective alone, you can already be transported into a hotel and resort and feel the relaxing vibe brought by the lush landscaping and overall aesthetic of the property or the project. So here we have an aerial view of the Solmera Coast. So for phase 1, we have 2 buildings. One is Matahari and one is Kartika. So now you may be wondering, what will it be the difference or anong magiging uniqueness of this project compared to other establishments that DMCI has already provided the Filipino people throughout the years? Well, let me tell you, because Solmera Coast actually introduces the concept of Condotel, wherein the unit owners can have their units leased and to make it as hotel rooms and even make a profit out of it. So how does this work? So DMCI PDI will be selling and turning over the units to its respective owners. Next po, ang ating unit owners will be signing a lease agreement with PDI Hotels, which is our in-house hotel operations and management, but that doesn't stop there. Kasi ang ating PDI Hotels po are also looking for partnerships outside the company. Now that the owners have signed the lease agreement, what's in it for them? Actually, if nag-full effect na po itong leasing agreement natin, they will be distributed at 30% of the gross room revenue. And aside from that one, we also have 5% for the condominium corporation for association dues and expenses, along with 65% for the hotel operator for the regular maintenance and upkeep of the project. So this concept po of the Condotel, this concept for Condotel will actually entail the individual rental pool program. So this program is actually a passive income generating program that is hassle-free and convenient. So bakit ko nasabi ito? Because first of all units are already fully furnished. So it is equipped with furniture, fixtures, and other accessories that are suitable for hotel needs. And next po, managed na rin sila by the hotel operator. So this means na yung association dues will already be in care of them along with the regular maintenance and upkeep of the project. And I could also say that this is future-proof since yung ownership po natin are still titled. So basically, yung unit ownership natin will still remain with the buyer. Then once na mag-sign po ng leasing agreement si owner, meron po tayong initial period of 10 years and automatically renewed for another 10 years unless the owner will rescind the agreement. And of course, independent short-term leasing would be prohibited. So when I say independent short-term leasing, this would be around lesser than 3 months. So once the leasing agreement is in full effect, the unit owner's monthly income may generate up to 30%. So before I continue, allow me to share with you a good example on how we can compute for the monthly income for the unit owners. So let's say that the project already has a 35% occupancy rate. So based on this infographic, that would be around 3 out of 9 beds. And with this one, we can already accumulate an approximate gross room revenue of 34.69 million pesos. Then getting the 30% for the share of unit owners, less 5% for the withholding tax, will give us a total of 9.87 million pesos. So ngayon, paano magiging computation natin to the unit owners? We will be using this formula, which is 30% of the gross room revenue divided by the total gross floor area of all Condotel units as per saleable floor area, multiplied by the gross floor area of the buyer's unit. So here we have, for example, we have 9.89 million divided by 21,048 square meters, which is the saleable floor area, which gives us a product of 469.72. So this product will actually be our multiplier whenever we multiply it to the gross unit area. And with these calculations, the unit owner can actually earn around 16,000 pesos for studio units, 32,000 pesos for 1-bedroom units, and 42,000 for 2-bedroom units. So here you can see the tabulated data na kapag po tumataas yung occupancy rate natin, tumataas din ang gross room revenue, which includes the share for the unit owners and the monthly income per unit type. So makikita po natin dito, mula 35%, I could earn around 16,000 if I choose to have a studio unit to 42,000 if ever I have a 2BR unit. Then pag naman po tumaas tayo to 75,000, I could earn as much as 47,000 for studio units and 123,000 for 2-bedroom units. So aside from its income generating factor, the program also offers complimentary room nights. So these room nights are actually points that the buyer owns once they purchase a property. So based on this table, magbibigay po tayo ng minimum 30 points for studio unit owners, 33 points for 1-bedroom unit owners, then 36 points for 2-bedroom unit owners. So the point requirement per room night naman po, ito yung mga gagamitin natin na points if ever they choose to book on other units under Solmera Coast. So for other studio units, they have to have 1 complimentary room point, then 1.5 points for 1 bedroom, then 2 points for 2 bedrooms naman. And the great thing about these complimentary room nights is that these are transferable and may vary depending on the occupancy rate of the hotel. So let's take another example po as the studio unit again. So di ba ang pinag-usapan natin earlier, with an occupancy rate of 35%, I can already accumulate a monthly income of 16,440 pesos. Pero there would be, of course, unit owners na gusto na lang nila ibenta yung kanilang value of room nights, which are valid by the way. So if ever po I have 45 free room nights, I could get a total of 306,000 pesos based from that alone. Then adding it to the annual income per unit, I can have a total annual yield of 503,284 pesos. Then yung ating annual rate of return naman po would be the return of investment for the unit owners. So I just have to divide that to 7.2 million, which is the listing price for studio units, which gives me a rate of 7%. The next, for a 1-bedroom unit naman, if I have accumulated 48 free room night points, that already values around 326,400 pesos. And adding that to my annual income per unit of 394,000 pesos gives me a total annual yield of 720,000 pesos. And dividing that to 13.5 million as the listing price, my annual rate of return would be around 5.3%. Then for 2-bedroom units, if I choose to sell my 51 free room night points, I could get a value of 346,000 pesos. Then adding that to my annual income of 515,000 pesos, the total annual yield would be around 862,000 pesos. And again, dividing that to 17 million as the listing price, I could get an annual return of 5.1%. So kung mapapansin po natin dito, habang tumataas yung occupancy rate natin, bumababa yung free room nights natin. This is because once the occupancy rate increases, the accommodation for free room night decreases. And please also note that the above tabulated data is just a projection and should only be used as reference for discussion. So aside from its income-generating factor, the complimentary room nights, the program also offers with the reciprocity use, wherein the unit owners can also enjoy other leisure developments aside the beach in Solmera. So if they want to explore the island life, they can book a stay in Alta Vista in Boracay, or if they want to experience a magical mountain adventure, they can go to the mountain in Benguet. Or if ever they just want to retreat from their busy lives and take a breather, they can go to Nature Park in Laguna. And also note po na ang ating complimentary room night for this one will also vary per project. So given the contents of the program, to think of it, parang kumikita ka nang hindi ka masyado nag-e-effort, as well as enjoying a lot of the benefits given by the individual rental pool program, along with the overall development of the project. So here we have the aerial view of the development showcasing the phase 1 of Solmera Coast, along with the villas at Solmera and the future development. So now let's go to the amenities, as if I'm really walking you through the development. So of course, Solmera, aside as a beachfront property, offers a wide array of amenities. So first off, we have the pool complex. And like what the marketing discussed earlier po, ang ating pool complex really is around 4,500 square meters. So for this one, we have the infinity pool, the kiddie pool for the kids, the lap pool, and the leisure pool. Then we also have the sky deck pool, which is located in Matahari, and the sky lounge. So the sky lounge po, we recognize intimate gatherings for the unit owners, wherein they have the option to book the sky deck alone. Then we also have the gaming area located at Matahari. So this does not just accommodate adults, but to kids as well. Then we also have the gym in Kartika and 2 restaurants. So one specialty restaurant in Matahari and one all-day dining in Kartika, which I know serves both delicious cuisines for everyone to enjoy. Then we also recognize the market for bigger conferences or conventions. That's why meron po tayong separate na convention center. So with its convenient location, beachfront view, hotel-like amenities and features, and the overall aesthetic of the development, along with the income-generating program, Solmera Coast will surely pride itself to be your next travel destination. So now allow me to share with you a few perspectives of the property. So here we have the welcome pavilion. So isipin nyo pa lang pagpasok nyo dito, you will already be greeted by our staff and makikita nyo na agad ang beachfront. Then we also have the multi-purpose lawn wherein you can relax, you can take a jog, take a hike, ride your bicycle, or just hang around with other unit owners. Then we also have the infinity pool, the kiddie and leisure pool for the kids to enjoy, the lap pool, the sky deck pool overlooking the beach, the sky promenade, the sky lounge, the open lounge on the ground floor, the snack bar, the restaurant, and the alfresco dining. And we also do have the pool pavilion. So here is an example po of a balcony from a specific unit in Matahari. So makikita po natin dito na yung sunrise po natin would be at the beach. So imagine waking up to that view every single day. So who wouldn't want to invest in this kind of property? I've run you through the overview of the project. Allow me to share with you the launch inventory. So our unit mix is composed of studio units, 1-bedroom, and 2-bedroom units. So for our studio units, we have a gross floor area of 34 to 49.5 square meters. For 1-bedroom units, we have a gross floor area of 69 to 70 square meters naman. For 2-bedroom units, we have a gross floor area of 91.5 square meters. So here you can see the second floor level plan for Matahari, wherein you can see the mix of studio to 2-bedroom units. And in the middle is always the atrium, which is the signature DMCI homes floor layout. Then the 36th level floor plan, then the penthouse floor plan. And here we also have the second floor level plan for Kartika, which also has the mix of studio to 2-bedroom units and the atrium in the middle, the 3rd to 6th floor level plan, and the penthouse floor plan. So here we have an example of an inner studio unit with an approximate gross floor area of 35 square meters. Then another inner studio unit with an approximate gross floor area of 42 square meters. Then another studio unit, which is an end unit with an approximate gross floor area of 49.50 square meters naman. Then we also do have inner 1-bedroom units with an approximate gross floor area of 70 square meters. Then lastly, for our 2-bedroom units, this has an approximate gross floor area of 91.50 square meters. So here we have the turnover finishes for the units. So this includes the floor finishes, the wall finishes, the ceiling finishes, specialties, and doors. Then we also have for the windows, the finishing hardware, the toilet and kitchen fixtures, and the air conditioning units. And please also note po na meron na pong provided na air conditioning units per unit natin. And here would be the turnover finishes for the common areas naman. So like what I explained earlier po, na ang ating units are already fully furnished. And these are a 3D perspective of each unit type para po may glimpse tayo or may overview tayo of what the unit would look like. So let's take the studio unit as an example. And here are its deliverables. So pagpasok po natin, meron na tayong minibar containing a fridge, a microwave, and electric kettle. Then turning right, you have your toilet and bath na kumpleto na po sa plumbing fixtures. So you have your lavatory and mirror, the water closet, the shower fixture, and the shower enclosure. Then going more inside the unit, in the living area, you have your writing/vanity table and chair, your wardrobe, and your sofa bed center table. Then on our sleeping area po, you have the 55-inch LED TV with media cabinet, the queen-size bed, and bedside tables. Then on your balcony, you already have your outdoor chair and tables. So now let's proceed to the pricing and payment terms. And of course, Solmera Coast bears the DMCI Homes Quality Seal, which represents our commitment to deliver homes that are built to last. And of course, we're really happy to inform you na meron na po tayong model unit for your respective clients to see for themselves. So makikita po ito sa villas at Solmera Coast. So should you wish to arrange a schedule, pwede po tayo mag-coordinate with the sales management team to get a schedule with them. And there we have it, Solmera Coast. Our first beachfront condotel development under DMCI Homestation Residences. A development packed with facilities and amenities and lush landscaping. This project is truly an epitome of hotel and resort life experience. It also offers an excellent investment program that is convenient and hassle-free.